finals. Jalen Lutic and Wolf. Yeah.
We got Era versus Marco. No one expected us
Hey
to
man,
go this far,
I was late to the party, bro. So I had. All right, we got game number 1 right now. It's Era, Marco. We got PS2. The last time these two played was at Most Wanted 2, by the way, where Era took it.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, sorry.
Game 5, I believe.
Sorry to be the
Game 5.
actually guy, but they did play the Genesis pre-local. Riley Gibson did crash out, but Gibson's a lord when it comes to the big stage, right? We got a BO5 set with Marvelous Marco. I know Riley's always thought about that shit.
First of all, who's calling his phone right now, bro? He got to pick up the call. He getting hit with Marvelous Marco right now.
Who's calling my phone? Is it Riley? Is it Marco? Is it Steven?
He's getting hit.
Toon?
Where the fuck the neutral?
Where the fuck the neutral?
He's not getting hit
right now. Oh my god, but Marvelous Marco, you know, I think we found the neutral, man.
I think we found it right now. Hold on.
We got Marco picked up that phone, bro. Who's calling that phone? It's that Toon Link bomb, it's that Toon Link boomerang, and it's that up there, son. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, he's dead later!
I know what that patented hero spin, bro. We playing Legend of Zelda against the Block Man, bro.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just saying shit right now. Hey, Twitch chat, let me get a type shit in chat. You know what I'm talking about?
Let me get a type shit.
Type shit chat.
Oh my goodness.
But, you know, we're back, guys. I'm being a little less ignorant right now. I'm having a great time. I hope the rest of you guys are too.
We got type shit.
Oh my god.
Okay, but this is good neutral right now from Marco.
Woo.
Actually holding Era to a science right now. He is having to build these blocks. He's really trying not to get hit because Marco's really good at finding an opening with bomb or boomerang. He's just absolutely capitalizing on a lot of these openers, right? Like, look at this! Like, what is this?
And, you know, this is very reminiscent of the Lammer set, right? Where I think Marco was definitely watching that and maybe observing, where there's 2 ways to beat Steve, right? Either understand his setups and try to fight him, or don't even let him get started to begin with. You know what I'm talking about? And I think Marco's definitely taking the latter approach, pelting Gibson with these bombs, with these boomerangs.
Oh
and,
my goodness.
You know, Marco took that Most Wanted set personally.
No, he
took
did.
that shit personally.
He's like, you only getting that one for the rest of your life, buddy.
But Gibson answering back with that up smash, Mario. Talk to him, boy.
We need to see Riley be a little more confident on some of these plays right now. He is getting absolutely thrown against a wall, bro. I'm trying to be like that too. I ain't gonna lie with you. I like the slow honeys. Anyways, getting this neutral. Oh, he committed. Didn't see the tether. This could be a stock for Marco.
And, you know, Riley is completely...
Alright, where are you? Oh, doesn't get the nair, but he does get an up B. A little bit more damage. 181.
Oh my gosh. And, you know, this is kind of annoying for Steve because, like, you still have great boxing options. But
He
you have no
died
mana.
to Toon Link back air.
Oh my god. And I don't know if you guys observed that, but the crafting table respawned right as Riley came off the Angel Plat. And I don't know if you noticed, you normally spawn with 3 iron. Now he only has 2. Now he has none. No minecarts, no anvil. You need materials, Riley Gibson. Build those walls, son.
Jesus. you gotta get this man in the game.
And that's what I'm saying, you know. Steve without materials, probably only like a mid-tier character.
Yeah.
But, you know, the thing is like, you know, Riley's, you know, defining trait as a player has always been, you know, whenever he feels overly pressured and whenever he feels like, you know, the game is not going his way, he runs out of materials fast because he tries to use block RPS to zone break, and if the opponent does outplay him in that facet, he does struggle. Now, you saw that jump at a disadvantage. Riley is getting antsy, and you can tell because his mana bar is low. He doesn't want to burn these minecarts, but he feels like he's forced to. He has no iron yet again, so he's going to have to go for these boxing options.
Yeah, Marco is honestly doing a really good job right here, just kind of keeping Era respectable. He is unable to allow himself to drop these stocks here. He is getting so much mileage. Look at the way he's placing these boomerangs, these bombs. They're all finding the right hits, and Riley's percentage simply goes higher.
Big down tilt, that not quite closing the stock. But, you know, now we have an iron and a gold online, but yeah, classic conversion. Classic conversion.
Oh, there it is.
Classic conversion.
2 stock Marvelous Marco going up 1-0 in this loser's quarter set.
Marvelous Marco, someone who I've known for, sheesh, son, it's been what, like 4 years, 5 years since I first met Marvelous Marco. Talented player. And, you know, this is And this is a very difficult matchup for Toon Link. You know, having that little bit of a toothpick of a sword, you know, disadvantage is a little rough. You are a light character, so you are going to die soon. But, you know, Riley was able to pull it off before. You know, unfortunately, guys, I don't know if it's been obvious in my commentary. I hope not, but I am a little biased because Riley's my boy. I'm trying my best to stay impartial. But, you know, Marco is playing amazing right now.
Yeah, this is honestly, I mean, we're having a good time, am I right? Like these sets. No. Oh my god.
Anyway.
Hey, we hold on though. Bank. Bank. I mean, Marco right now has been holding this down so well. A little bit of a lead here for Era, but I mean, this is it can change really quickly. The way that Marco be getting a lot of his damages off the projectiles.
Yeah, and I mean, you're noticing the mid-range RPS, right? Where he's preemptively guessing that Era is going to build the wall. So he's throwing this upward boomerang in order to catch Era when he's at the apex of the wall, right? And then, oh!
Good catch. That's
Not
damage,
quite.
not a kill, but good damage.
Yeah. But as I was saying, you know, using the projectiles to preemptively call out Era's position, and at that point he's still frame neutral or frame positive. Because if he connects it, he's frame positive, he gets conversion.
Yeah.
The projectile's out, so he's still like technically like maybe minus 2, maybe minus 3 given the distance. But yeah.
Oh, that up smash.
Yeah.
Just barely not enough to take the stock though.
Yeah, Toon Link back hit up smash, not necessarily the greatest move, but
Good nair, gonna catch the minecart. Okay, recovering right into Toon Link.
yeah, I mean, definitely trying to hit the tech option with minecart, but fucking man, you're standing too close to my wall, get away from me.
This shit's gnarly, brother.
Gnarly.
Alright, right now we are
man.
down to it. Oh, Era right now holding on to a slight lead here. Any damage is good damage right now for Era. He does not want to only take 7%. He's going to at least want to take a little bit more on the road for him, but Marco is absolutely absurd. He is doing all of this to a science!
And I'm loving this, right? Like, the thing is that Marco understands that the way he's primarily winning neutral is via chipping the Steve, right? I think a lot of people forget about Steve is like, yes, he's putting you in convoluted block traps, and yes, you know, his boxing is very strong, but there's that little sweet spot mid-range, right? Where the only option he really has is a minecart or dash tech, right?
Yeah.
You start abusing that, you start chipping him, you start making him feel unsafe in the court. So you retreat, you use blocks, you destroy those walls, and now he's out of materials in the corner, right? And Marco is understanding his win condition to a T, and we can very clearly see it, right? With the way he is. I mean, I'm sorry, Riley. I hope you don't get too mad at me when you watch this back, bro. But like, I'm gonna keep it a bug, twin. You're running out of mats, bro. You're looking getting dominated. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, you gotta figure something out, man.
Yeah, this is kind of scary too. Oh, we're just up smashing. It's okay though, because living that, it's gonna take a few hits off the projectiles. Another bomb.
Just like, I feel like there's nowhere to go, man. Like, you're Steve, you have no mats, and it's like you have to maybe take an advantage state and understand that you're willing to sacrifice that advantage state in order to get your materials back.
That forward tilt catching the roll too.
I think that's the main reason Era is losing right now. He's trying to push too far in advantage state. He gets reversaled, and now he has no mats the whole game. So if I'm you, I'm gonna try to win neutral with something very, very simple. I'm gonna try to knock Marco away, and then I'm gonna disengage and get mats. It's how you're doing right now. Like, you need mats, bro. Like, back up.
Yeah. He is trying to get back in this game slowly, but Marco just keeping on this projectile pressure, just doing such a great job holding Era back a little bit here. 3 back airs and an up air. That's a lot of that damage right now. Very hard deficit for for Era to make a comeback on right now. Hold on.
Yeah, and I mean, this is rough, man. Like, the story of the set has really been, how is Era going to really find those materials? It is the same thing with Lammers, right? Lammers, successfully, preventing Riley from really getting anything started via chip. Marco, or like, one-to-one copying that strategy. You know what I'm saying?
Gets the back throw here. 134. Marco an opportunity to solidify a 2-0 lead here on Era, but right now,
oh man,
some good hits coming out here from.
And I think an up tilt there should at least knock Marco really far, if not outright take a stock. An F smash for sure takes a stock. But Riley, once again, Riley has no mats. You're able to up tilt. Oh, look at the roll.
Oh my goodness!
Huge bear, huge bear. And this is exactly
Why
what Riley
did
needs.
he almost die off that too? Hold on. Bombs are being hit. Marco sees him in the sky. He's looking to anti-air right now. Riley is steaming red hot right now. 168%. Can Marco find the clutch?
And looking for these anvils, or looking for these minecarts, looking for these bears. I will say, oh! The boomerang made it unsafe. The boomerang made it unsafe.
Oh, that's it!
Wow.
Marco finds the uppy, and Era goes down 2-0.
Wow.
What almost looked like a comeback that was very possible. Unfortunately, Marco being able to take the lead.
Yeah, and I mean, you got to feel for Riley right there. You know, going for the auto cancel bear. You know, normally a very safe kill move, but the boomerang stopping in his tracks, and excellent awareness from Marco to capitalize immediately on that. That is what separates good players from great players. You see those tiny interactions, and you just you back up.
Now you just backed up at the perfect time too. I mean, very good effort though on Era to at least try to bring that back to his favor and maybe take the game. Unfortunately, we have a game 3 where now Era back against the wall, tournament life on the line, and he's gonna have to take 3 games of what looks like Marco's phenomenal performance so far in today's tournament.
Dude, and this is like, I don't know, I'm loving Marco's gameplay. Like, this is textbook how you deal with like most thieves, because you're, once again, like, Riley is getting flustered, bro. You can see it in the player cams. And I do hope, you know, because once again, he's my boy. He gets his shit together. Both these guys, I love them to death. Marco I've known for years. Riley I've known for years. Yeah. So 2 players who are absolute warriors, absolute, you know, perfectionists of their craft, going to war right now. But Marco just kind of has this figured out, you know. Like, it's just wonderful to see such high level gameplay.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, right now we're back to it. I mean, Riley, once again, a slight lead here to kick things off in the first game. That's kind of how a lot of these games have been going, but then it becomes super like snowball effect where Marco finds 1, 2, maybe 3 projectiles, and then finally finds an opening. You already got 1 right there. Let's add 2.
Oh my god, and I just want to point out, Riley Gibson, Era already has the diamond on deck, right? Probably not going to craft it for this stock because you are at very, very high percent. Looking for the anvil, but Marco using that lingering up air, active for like 45 frames, by the way, but Toon Link's bad, whatever.
Like 45 years.
But geez, son. Oh, big back air. Going right over the wall, but excellent DI from the Gibster.
Oh, look at, see, dude, he is actually being put in a saw trap. Yeah. He has to find the perfect recovery. Luckily, Era does find that, but now Marco back in the position to take the stock. But maybe Riley could find this opening.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
I thought he already had diamonds, so I'm a little confused why maybe I missed chat. I'm sorry, but I'm a little confused as to why he recrafted the diamond. Maybe he knew his manos were better. Oh, he has a second diamond. That's why. I'm stupid. But you know, once again, like, I am liking how Era is changing it. As you guys can see, he is now starting to win these advantage states, and he's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get these stronger mats. Now we have stone and iron walls, which is exactly what you want against a character like Toon Link, because now your walls aren't gonna break easily projectiles. And the changes are evident, guys. Like, what do you think, Mars Bars? Like, it's crazy, bro.
I'm starting to think that, like, right now, I mean, Era is slowly but surely being a little perfect on his positioning. That
I mean, I'm gonna keep the buck, bro. That was ignorant. You know it was ignorant. Like,
it worked though.
Yeah, and of course it's gonna work, right? Because if you think logically, right, we have Era who has 1 diamond right now, I believe. He has 1 diamond.
Yeah, he's got 1 diamond.
I don't know if did he lose it? Oh, he got it. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, he has 1 diamond. He had 1 diamond, so he's not gonna craft for the second stock. So yeah, he's gonna play a little belligerent, but no down smash. Curious.
It's scary.
Yeah, but I mean, there you go, right? Now, this is very classic Steve gameplay, and I think what Era kind of figured out is in those previous games when my walls were not strong enough, this time, I'm gonna put you out there, I'm gonna hit you out, I'm gonna do stone walls, iron walls, Marco's gonna take 2 to 3 hits to break them, and now I'm going to, you know, power up with diamond, I'm gonna find my conversions, and put the implicit pressure on Marco. Marco just, you know, saying, fuck it, that wasn't horrible DI, but just like, I mean, he knew, you know, let's just be honest, he knew.
Like, all right, you got that game. Let's reset the mental right here. We can go right to a game 4, fresh slate. Era on the board. Hopefully, we'll see if he can try and push this to an extra game. But I mean, it's you've been watching Marco play for a while too, right? the way that he positions all of these projectiles, the arrows, the boomerangs, the bombs, it's all purposeful. A lot of people just think, oh, he's just throwing them to throw them, but I mean, we see those like off-stage interactions where they have to recover a certain way. If they don't get hit by the arrow, and they don't get hit by the bomb falling from the sky, or the boomerang trying to come back, it's Toon Link standing at ledge, going to kill you with his little sword. It's like you gotta go through the 4 layers of an edge guard just to say, I didn't lose the stock.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're back to the round start, and I think immediately off the rip, I think Marco was able to recognize the sort of win condition that Arrow was going for, because he's being extremely aggressive at the jump, right? Getting that small low percent, 60%, forcing Arrow on the offensive. But, you know, once again, if I'm Era, I don't care about the 60, bro, because it's like, I'm going to get my opening, and I'm going to start camping. And I think this is what Era really needs to do. PS2, of course, a really great stage, I think, for Steve in this matchup, because you have, you know, stone and iron as the primary material here. So you're going to have a lot of opportunities to really figure out how we're going to, you know, be very defensive. Yeah, oh!
What a catch from Era!
And I know, we got some Gibson fans in the chat. We call that one the Chark attack. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
That's a poll. That's a reference. If you know, you know.
The Chark attack.
But we got that. We got some great gameplay going out from both opponents. Marvelous Marco shaking his head a little bit, man. Like, you don't want to give Gibson a lead this early, but no pickaxe right now. Gibson's probably going to try to win neutral before trying to mine again to capitalize on getting a second diamond.
And you're exactly right on that. Look, 62% and got the diamond sword.
Catching the bombs too.
Yeah, look, this is looking pretty good right now for Era, and I like seeing this from late game Era, especially when he's down in the set, because we don't really get to see a lot of like this mentality switch in these like sets where he's down. At any given point, he could just lose the game. Like, he is playing very well, but unfortunately, right there, he will find the stock loss on a back throw. But 83%.
Yeah, I mean, this is great for you, man, because now you're able to set up these walls, which once again take 2 to 3 hits to destroy. You're growing plus on materials each time. You're getting redstone, you're getting diamond, you're getting maybe a second diamond to complement your first. Like, this is exactly what you want. And look at this house structure right here. You see that? The plat with the walls right in front of it. This builds a little house over Steve. There's zero way to approach him unless he falls asleep here. So,
the bike cart! And just like that, Era, an opportunity to force this set to go game 5. He's got the jabs on deck. He has caught Marco having to guess.
and unfortunately, I'm going to be honest with you, Marco, if you do watch this back, you know, you need to start figuring out what to do against these walls against the platform, because all Riley's entire strategy is putting up that 3 high in front of you and intercepting your approach. So play a little more patient, start playing some wall RPS, man. But
oh, he's figuring it out all right. Hold on. But he does get it sucks too. Oh, the diamond's off the deck.
No pickaxe.
Oh, this is the time for Marco to take a stock right here.
Oh my god, and you can't let this chip happen, bro. You need to realize he's weak right now.
Got it.
Thankfully picking it up. Marco still in this fight right now, but you have a diamond and you have 3 powered minecarts. Using that huge nair to start a 40% string, but Riley with little to no materials right now. He just needs to relax.
Yeah, like already Marco bringing this back now, and it's so tough right now. The same way we kind of saw in that Lammer set, where you're just getting your walls broken down. You gotta come out on the offensive end to at least kind of threaten the idea of winning this game. Like, look at this, Marco just doing a good job, just like holding back, throwing out these walls. He doesn't really have to do too much. He's got all the time in the world. Both players quite literally near stocks, but an opportunity though.
Oh my gosh! And you know what's crazy? Like, I'm looking at these 2 highs, and I'm liking these a lot more than 3 highs defensively, right? Because for 2 high, you only need to just have those 2 blocks, but Era on the back foot right now, you need to use the minecart to get to center. Okay, cute.
Yeah, right now he's just building back.
Oh my god! Oh, he's
fine.
Marco banked on that. Ah!
He just did it again, and he lived.
Oh my god, dude! Era.
Wait, is it if Era wins this game? It's plot armor.
Era is panicking so hard right now.
No.
Getting the fair spike instead of the fair knock away.
No. Oh, he got it!
Wow, what an up air!
And just like that, Marvelous Marco has taken Era out of the bracket at 5th place.